family. This is your brother Malachi, and I want to start this broadcast by just saying thank you all for the wonderful responses I got to the first episodes, and I hope that they continue. This episode of Malachi Speaks addresses the question, should I go to church? Should you? Yeah, you should, actually. I know that's one of the typical answers that you did expect from me, but it's a real answer, for real. I know that many of you do not enjoy church, don't like going to church for various reasons. I've heard stories about people getting hurt in the church. I've heard stories about many different things that may have happened in church, but I want to tell you, you can't allow those things to hold you back from your spiritual growth. To be honest with you, I don't particularly care to go to church, but I realize that it's a bigger purpose than what I feel like doing, or what I may think someone else may say to me, or what somebody may have done to me in the past. But it's really about me offering myself to God to be a better person, to grow as a Christian, to grow as a man of God, and to grow into the person that God preordained me to be, the person that God placed in my mother's womb. So the only way that I can really maximize that is through going to church. And I'm not just talking about just participating in Sunday services, but actually to give of myself financially, to give of my time, to give of my talents, and just to be there. And one of the most miraculous things about going to church is actually being able to connect with one another, to connect with the other believers. Sometimes it doesn't even have to take a word, it doesn't have to take a touch. Even though a word and a touch are nice, sometimes just sitting beside somebody who is on the same accord with you, who's in the same mindset, to connect with God and just to reach God, in that corporate setting. Oh my goodness, y'all, it can take you to a whole nother level. I know it's even easier to stay at home now that a lot of our churches have gone to putting their services on the internet and those type of things. And yeah, that's a great substitute when you can't get into the house of God. But if you could ever really get in there and be with the people, it takes your experience to a whole new level. And it's something about when you connect with other people. The Bible says in Hebrews chapter 10 verse 25, it talks about don't forsake the assembly of believers. And earlier in that chapter it talks about holding on to your faith, encouraging one another, to love and to do good works and those kind of things. That's what the church is really about. And I can go into a whole long dissertation, a whole long talk about exactly what the church is, and because it's more than just a physical structure that we go and visit on Sundays or Wednesdays or whatever days that we have church. But there's so much more to it. The church actually can, be you. We are the church. The people make the church, not the bricks, not the decorations or the pomp and circumstance that a lot of us experience. But actually, the people are the church. If it was no physical structures, the church would still exist, because it's actually more so about the heart of God, the Spirit of God that dwells in all of us, and the things that we do. The actions make the church, not the physical structure. But I'm going to stop right there for now. Love you all. Thank you for joining me. Keep God first. Keep your head up. Grow your faith and make your minutes count. Holla.